What's up guys? So this is just a simple video regarding my winter sneaker collection. Let's go. What's up guys, so this is KIXPLORE where we talk everything about sneakers, lifestyle, travel, and a little bit of everything in between. And today we're going to be showing off my little humble sneaker collection in regards to winter sneakers. Now, I know there are a lot of people out there that have better sneaker collections out there than me, but I'm just trying to show you like what I've collected over the years. There are some pretty cool ones there that I really like. But most of them, I have to say, are Nike. I do like the way that they look, they feel, and kind of all the kind of characteristics that they might have. So that's the ones I usually go for, and you probably notice in the video. But yeah, I'll probably go from my kind of least favorite to my most favorite. There are some out there that I just want to give kind of honorable mentions to, because these are basically all Nike ACG pretty much, but there are some out there that I just like them, and I've always wanted to show them off in a video, and I'm just taking my chance to actually show you guys. So let's go. But before we continue, I just want to give a huge shout out to the guys from OXSTREET. OXSTREET is an online selling platform just like StockX and GOAT, where you can buy hyped items or sneakers, and if you use the link below to sign up and make an account, you get $20 AUD or 20 credits added straight to your account, and you could shop with ease because OXSTREET is a legitimate platform. You can be sure that whatever items you get will be authenticated. Anyway guys, thanks once again for watching this video, and let's get back to it. A Red Bull. Alright, let's go. So the first one, where should I start? Probably gonna start with this one. As you can see, it's a Nike Air Force One, but it's not just a normal Nike Air Force One. It has gore-tex material. Now, a lot of people probably don't think that this is sort of like a winter sneaker, but because of the gore-tex material that is on the inside, so it's not really on the outside. You can see there, it's all mainly, I think, leather on the outside. But on the inside, a lining, that green inner lining, yeah, it says gore-tex. So that's basically the thing that makes it like waterproof. I really like this one because mainly it looks great for casual, and you don't really have to worry about it getting dirty because it's very easy to clean. And also the toe box, you can see up there, is of this mesh material, so the creasing is pretty minimal. I've had this for a while. It does look pretty beat, but I've had other Nike Air Force Ones out there and they looked a lot worse than this in a far shorter time. So I'm really happy with these ones. Gum bottoms as well, very nice. These are dirty, these need a clean as well, but yeah, really happy with these. Next I want to talk about these sneakers right here. These are the Nike Presto Utilities. So these came out a while ago. I remember using them in New Zealand after I just got married to my wife, and yeah, this was a really great pair of sneakers to wear there. They look great too, and very neutral colors, and all this is obviously waterproof material here. You can feel it there, you can hear it. Very great shoe to wear. It's high cut as well. It's also got a really nice winter inner lining. It's sort of like a thermal material on the inside, which a lot of these kind of sneakers that I have also do contain. The only problem is I think I didn't really like the design of the outsole or the herringbone, because I'd get a lot of like little rocks stuck in here when we go hiking and all this kind of stuff. Great looking sneaker, very comfortable, but yeah, it was just annoying sometimes with all the rocks getting stuck in there. Instead of sometimes untying your laces, all you needed to do is unzip it here like this. So very useful. If it gets too tight or it gets too hot, I usually put them down, and they have a really cool look to them. The next pair I want to talk about are these Nike React GTXs. So the main reason why I actually wanted these ones is because obviously you can see there it's got the gore-tex right there. So gore-tex materials, but it also has the Nike React technology. If you guys don't know, if you guys haven't followed me before, I love Nike React. It's my favorite cushioning system, and it's very comfortable. So it's white, So it gets dirty pretty easily, but as I said again, because it's gore-tex, it's a lot easier to clean compared to other sneakers. Very comfortable. The only gripe that I had about this one was the fact that it had too many of these different kind of blues on it. It was just really hard to wear with sometimes unless you're wearing all black. But it was a really great functional shoe to wear, very comfortable as well. These are the Merrell Moabs, because I normally go for Nike sneakers, so it's not the typical kind of looking sneaker that I usually go for. But Merrell decided to send me a pair, and I was very excited to actually get these, because these are exactly what you need in a hiking sneaker. Very comfortable, very supportive. They are also waterproof around this area on the top. It's a low cut, of course, so it's not the most waterproof sneaker you can get out there, but it's a very, very, how do I say this? It'll look after you definitely if you ever go like hiking. It's very grippy at the bottom with all the different kind of design elements that it has there. And it's got a really nice cushioning system. So it gets you, you can definitely walk like a whole lot in this, or run, or whatever you want to do. It's very supportive, and it'll look after you on any hike. Well, that's what I believe. And yeah, and it's also gore-tex, so it's waterproof as well. So it's really, really nice. So shout out to Merrell for sending these over. So before I get into my Nike ACG collection, I just wanted to show you guys this one. This one I've had for years and years and years. I actually forgot how long I had it for. It's by a company called Native. I don't even know if they're still around, but it was a really cool looking sneaker at first when I thought about it. As you can see there, it does have that kind of hiking boot vibe, especially with the kind of lace kind of loops around here. And this material, I don't even know what this is, but it's like a really smooth kind of leather. But it looks really nice. I like the look of them before I like the actual kind of comfort or other features that it has. So, but as you can see on the inside, this material here, this material, this scuba suit material, oh, feels so nice to the touch. It's like thermal material as well on the inside, on the inner lining. So it's a great for winter to keep your like feet nice and toasty. One day we'll wear these sneakers. I almost forgot to talk about this one. This is my favorite non-Nike ACG sneaker. These are the Footscapes Utilities, I think that's what they're called. And oh my gosh, I remember when I posted these on my Instagram a long time ago. This was the most liked photo that I got ever. Like it was absolutely amazing. I couldn't believe it. I think I got like 700 in one day. It was Modern Notoriety. Modern Notoriety on Instagram tagged me or reposted my photo, but I had like a little Stormtrooper Lego bear brick here. And I don't know, so many people liked it. Oh, it was so cool. Anyway, the reason why I like this sneaker, obviously, because it looks great. Other than it looks really, really cool. Because it's black and white, very sleek. It's got this winter thermal inner lining on the inside. This is very warm. My feet get really hot in the summer, so I don't wear them in the summer. But it's really got cool details like this. This is like one of the things that makes it into like the Footscape kind of aesthetic. Which is the sole, and also this sort of lacing system that they have there. You can take it off. It's all, you don't have to tie anything, and you got this kind of toggle here, the ripstop toggle, this one right here, and you can just tie it, loosen it just like that, and then when you're done you can just clip it onto there. Yeah, and it's a great looking sneaker. And you also have one for the top as well, so it kind of what do you call it? It makes this tighter like that when you pull this little ripstop thing as well. It's on the back. So it's got a lot of really cool features. It's very techwear-esque, or it's got that techwear aesthetic. So, but yeah, this is one of my favorites, and these are definitely gonna stay in my collection. All right, guys, let's move on to one of my favorite sections. It is the Nike ACG kind of collection that I have. So I'm gonna talk about these. These are really plain and simple. These are my Nike ACG moccasins. I think they're 2.0, 3.0, I can't remember. But these are so nice. These are my camping slippers, because basically they're really easy to put on, very comfortable. You can even go hiking in these, I guess, if you really, really want to, but I don't suggest it because obviously I don't think they're designed for it. They're mainly like for resting your feet after having such a really like kind of harsh day on your feet hiking and stuff. I think that's what they were designed for. Yeah, so it's very easy to put in because it's got a really big opening to put your foot in. And what I like about it the most is because of this. So this goes down and they basically almost turn into a slide. As you can see there. So you could just put your foot straight in there and you could start like walking straight away. Especially, you know, when you first wake up and you get out of like your camp tent, your camping tent and stuff. And then you're just like walking around all groggy and you don't want to put like shoes on. This is a great like slippers because you can go anywhere in these. They're almost like a shoe, but you can get into them really easy. So they have really easy access. They're not waterproof, but they're definitely a great winter sneaker around the actual campfire. It's definitely a really great like sneaker to have when you are out camping. Definitely recommend it. So the next sneaker I want to talk to you guys is these ones right here. These are the Nike ACG AOs in the purple colorway. I gotta admit, this is probably not one of my favorite colorways to get this sneaker in. There was a gray one that I did really like, but these came out first, so I obviously wanted to review it first. So I just got the color that that was available first in the local boutique stores, so I could review it for you guys. But yeah, this is still a great sneaker. I still wear it every now and again. And one of the main features of this one is that it was made for sort of like trail running and crossing like rivers and stuff. Because if the camera doesn't really pick it up, but these black panels here along the actual upper, they're actually see-through. I don't know if you guys can see. It's very, very well ventilated. Like kind of visualize that if the water does come in, it's just basically gonna come straight out or like squeeze out while you're walking kind of thing. And I did try it. I made a video about it. And I basically did it barefoot. I put my bare foot in this and I walked in a couple of rivers in, I think it was at the Grampians. On the side there, on the insole, I don't know if you guys can see, it says drainage. So all the kind of water that goes into the midsole, it gets drained out in these areas such as this. There's a lot of features that go into this one. So, but I would definitely say this is more of a summer sneaker rather than a winter sneaker. Then why is it here then, Mark? This should be, actually, yeah, this really should not be here. This is not a winter sneaker. This is a very summer sneaker. Oh my gosh. But it is a part of my Nike ACG collection. And I guess I did want to show it off to you guys. Definitely a great sneaker in the summer. But yeah, this is definitely a Nike ACG summer shoe. This is the Nike ACG Air Naso 2. But this Nike ACG Air Naso 2 has been on my feet pretty much non-stop once I bought it. I felt like there was a huge bulge in this area. Like when your foot goes into it and then you start walking, it felt just like there was a massive mass in this area. And it kind of, I needed to break it in for it to be more comfortable. But after that, oh man, it became the sneaker that I wore all the time whenever I went walking in the morning or when I went walking at after work and all this kind of stuff. So I've actually tried running in these, very, very comfortable. But yeah, these are definitely not waterproof. The cheese holes that they have there on the top of the toe box, that water just goes straight through that. I remember walking around in the morning and it was like pouring rain wearing these and my socks would be absolutely drenched like from here. So everything else down there is pretty much, it was dry, but everything here was drenched. A great pair of sneakers, very well ventilated, I have to admit, because yeah, once again, because of the holes and all this kind of, the materials that they use is very breathable. So I definitely recommend this. All right, so we're coming to the last three. So these are basically my top three. These are the Nike ACG Mountain Fly lows. So these are the colorway that I wanted at the beginning, but these were the only ones available in my local boutiques when they first released. I did want the brown ones. I should go get it. So I did want these ones at the beginning. These are my wife's sneakers. So you can see obviously the difference in size. But yeah, I wanted these ones at the beginning, but yeah, they weren't. They were available on Nike.com, but I didn't want to wait an extra 2 weeks just for them to arrive. So I opted to get the all black ones, which they're okay. I'm still happy with the sneaker. I'm just not really happy with the color. I would have really preferred to have this one. This is an awesome colorway. I do really like it. It's yeah, and it's not waterproof, I guess, but everything else is just so technically, like I always say, it's like made for hiking, I guess. When you look at the outsole, look at that grip, man. It's like so rigid, so grippy. It's got all these different kind of, it's got sticky rubber here and hard rubber on the outside, and it's also got that really awesome toe kind of, I don't know, coverage for your big toe. So if you stub it into a rock or something, you're protected basically. So it's also got a really cool lacing system that supports the back. You put it to the back and all this kind of stuff. And it's also got React technology, React cushioning, my favorite cushioning. Sorry. And this one's kind of dirty, so I didn't really want to show you this one. But yeah, this is great. This is a great sneaker. It's got 3M hints on it as well. So when you put a flashlight on it, it's got these really cool effects. Really wrecked it in the rain and stuff, in the mud. But that's what you use it for, right? So yeah. So my second last sneaker is this one. So obviously the Mountain Fly High, you can see there, this is a beauty of a sneaker. I fell in love with it once I first looked at it online. So these have basically everything that the Mountain Fly Low has, but it has a high cut booty construction right here. And it's got this, it's got a drawstring system, quick release, quick draw, whatever it's called. It's got everything, and also it's got gore-tex material, as you can see there. So pretty much everything is the same, but better, if I could say. The only problem I had with these ones was they felt really snug. They were really tight on the sides. I do recommend you going half a size up if you really can, because for me, these took actually a couple, maybe 3 or 4 wears to break in. Now they're fine, but before, oh man, my feet was a little bit uncomfortable, even though it had React technology. I think it was mainly because of the fact that it was kind of narrow. That's why it felt uncomfortable, but they do get so much better. And they look so sleek. They have 3M hints around it. They came in other colors as well, but this is definitely the more sought out after one, because these ones sold out pretty much straight away. And I'll be using these a lot more in the future. Now we move on to the piece de resistance. Sorry, I probably butchered that. But this is my favorite sneaker. Well, favorite hiking sneaker, winter sneaker, whatever you want to say. But these are, yeah, like really up there in terms of the ones that I really love in my whole collection. Not just winter sneakers, but all sneakers in general in my collection. These are one of my favorites. And basically, this is called the Nike ACG Antarctic. Just look at them, guys. They're so cool. I mean, I know these have skyrocketed in price as well, so these are awesome. Would I pay $1,000 for these? Knowing that these are my favorite sneakers, I would probably say yes, but that's just me personally, because I know I really, really like them. They are my favorite, and I wish I had 2 pairs of these, because I use them all the time whenever I can, or I try to break them out for special occasions, or like special camping trips and all that kind of stuff, because it's got so much stuff. It's gore-tex material. It doesn't have Nike React technology, but it's got air zoom. It's got an air zoom unit, and oh man, it's just great for walking. I had no problems with these. I remember using these for my biggest hike ever, and I used these in a video actually at the Cathedral Ranges. That was the longest, hardest hike I've ever done in my life, and I took these babies along, and they were, you know, they held up very, very well. My feet were absolutely destroyed wearing these, but that's just because of the pure harsh nature of the actual hike, not so much the shoes. I could only imagine how much worse if I used like a normal sneaker. But this one, because it's got like the rubber guard at the full rubber guard at the top, so it prevents your like foot from sliding too forward or bashing into things like that. It was very supportive, you know, and it's also waterproof. Well, I would like to say it's waterproof. Because of the gore-tex material. I love the lacing system. Very, very difficult to put on though. That's the only gripe I have on it. Including these 2 sneakers here alone are some of the hardest sneakers you'll ever put on in your life. But once you get them on, they will probably be one of the best sneakers you've put on in your life. But yeah, that's probably the only gripe I have with these ones. And yeah, like a lot of people like we're saying like, oh, it probably has bad ventilation and stuff. I never had that problem, but I've never used these in really extreme weather, like extreme cold weather or extreme hot weather. I have used them in warm weather before, and my feet were fine, but I don't really have, I don't know, really over like sweaty feet, so I've never had that problem. But these were great even in the summer, and it's got that really cool like strap action there, you can see there, to lock in your foot and stuff, so prevent more water coming in and all this kind of stuff. And it's just, it looks great, man. It's such a great looking sneaker. Me showing you like this probably doesn't really do it justice. Everyone say hi to my wife. If I really had to choose a sneaker that I really wanted in my collection to keep, this would probably be one of them. Not just because of the sentimental value that because I've taken on so many kind of different trips and all this kind of stuff, and because it looks really good. But yeah, I just really like it. And these are the sneakers that I always say that, like, if you're ever in a zombie apocalypse, these are the ones you're gonna be wearing. It will get you through anything. These are zombie apocalypse shoes right here. So that's it, guys. So that's my little humble collection of winter sneakers, or winter summer sneakers, and Nike ACG and stuff. I've always wanted to show you guys my little collection because, yeah, man, like I've got so many over the years, and I definitely do recommend you get these ones over, I don't know, the ones that like are just hype sneakers and stuff, because these ones you can actually use when you go out hiking and doing physical stuff instead of just taking photos for the gram kind of thing. So yeah, definitely get out there, guys. Go do some walking, go experience nature. Especially if when you're young, that's probably the best time to do it, because you're more physically fit to do it. Not like how old I am, and you know, things just get harder as you get older. So it's good to kind of experience them when they're younger. And like, you know, nature's nature. Nature's so beautiful, and imagine doing it in really cool shoes like these. It's like, yeah, it's just it's really cool. Like that's some of the reasons why I get really cool Nike hiking sneakers or winter sneakers, so that I can use them like to go places, you know, to experience views, to experience nature and all that kind of stuff. So definitely get out there, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think about my video, my little collection. Which one was your favorite? Which one are you trying to get? Which one should I add to the collection? But yeah, thank you once again for watching. And if you liked it, please give it that big thumbs up. If you learned something and you want to continue to watch this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Anyway, guys, thanks once again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.